Hey guys, Micah Leao here. I'm doing another bounce back video for you folks on the Euro GBP that was called early this morning. But again, as usual, like, comment, subscribe. If you're wanting to know more about Forex, hit the link below, tradewithmicah.com. It's in the description. But you know, let's get to it, right? The reason why I like doing these bounce back videos is it's newbie friendly. And one of the problems that I see with people who come into iMarketslive is because there's so much different products, sorry, they kind of get overwhelmed and they try every single product, right? But for me and my team, we're going to recommend 2 or 3 products. But, right, we only want you to perfect one, right? So the 3 products that we're going to recommend, and you get it. One of them, you automatically get it with your first platinum package, right? Is the Harmonic scanner, right? Bounce back is a highly recommended add-on. And then Gold Cup, right? But we want all of our new people to perfect the bounce back, right? And we're going to teach you folks about, you know, a little market structure so it makes you more confident on taking these bounce back trades. Once you understand the market and what it's doing, it builds that confidence. And guys, 100%, right? The emotional battle with Forex is one of the hardest things that you're going to overcome, right? But when you see the market and see what it's doing, you're confident enough to take those trades, right? So let's break it down, right? So we're gonna break it down the beginner way, right? So Euro GBP called on the 4-hour time frame, right? Criteria: drop down 2 time frames. The first thing you're gonna do, right? Oh, sorry, right? First thing you're gonna do, because you're looking for a sell, the market has to be in a buy, right? So you can see it's going up. Criteria met. That's the first criteria, right? Now you drop down 2 time frames and you draw your trend line. So basically a trend line is this, right? A simple line. But I'm going to teach it in a way where children can do it, right? So we're going to play connect the dots. So if you ever had a puzzle book with all the numbers on top and there was dots and you drew one line to the other to connect each dot and it made a picture, it's exactly what we're going to do with your trading, right? So, as you can see, the market goes up, right? Comes down, right? And we call this making a high and making a low, right? But because this was the previous low, this would be a higher low, right? So it went up, then it made another low. Higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, and so on, right? That's just what the market does, right? Okay, let me erase this. Let me just go. Okay, so now that we're on the 30-minute, all we're going to do is connect the dots, right? So every time the market makes a low, right, they leave wicks like this, right? So all you're going to do as a beginner is draw a circle, right, around those low points, right? Okay, so the signal was called at 12 o'clock, right? UTC. So it's about there, right there. So all we're going to do is take our trend lines and all the dots we made, we're going to connect the best dot, right? So we don't want to force it. We don't want to go like that to make right. Whatever comes, that's what you want to do. And that's what I see, right? So if you take in the trade, right? Now that you establish this trend line, there's only 2 things you're looking for. One, you're looking for the break of this trend line. So when the price comes and crosses this line, that would be your entry, right? But you need one more thing, right? You need to drop down to the 15-minute in order to enter, right? So drop down to the 15-minute. You got the cross, right? Again, you got the cross. Let me point the arrow. You got the cross right here. The second thing you need is the MACD cross as well, right? So these blue and orange lines, you need it to cross. So once these cross and the price cross this trend line, that will be your entry point, right? So let's mark it. Right, that will be your entry point. If you took this trade, you should be in nice profits, right? And for newbies, we're going to recommend 20 to 30 pips just to get your feet wet, right? But if you stayed in this trade, you're about 69 pips in profit, right? So that's how you use it right when you start, right? You're going to do this over and over. Every time a signal comes out, right? USD CAD, GBP CHF. There's like 6 or 7. I think about 8 that came out from yesterday and this morning, right? This is all you're going to do. And when you start, constantly. So you get used to that trend line, right? Getting used to watching the breaks. Okay, now I'm going to transfer this over to my trading view. And I'm going to show you how I'm helping my team break the market down so it gets them more confidence of knowing this trade is a good trade. So, and it's called market structure, right? So here we go. You can see Euro GBP. There you go, same pair. And I'm going to break it down for you real quick, right? And you guys will learn this when you partner with us. Just give me a minute or so. So I like my things straight. Okay, now let's break it down a little bit more. Okay, so this is where we got the bounce back, right? It was called on the 4-hour time frame. So what do I see here, right? My overall market, as you can see, it's down, right? So it came here and it reversed, right? Right there, reversed. The market came down from here, came back up and touched that trend line, right? So that's another one. Okay, the market came down again. Came back up, dropped, came back up and touched again, right? And I drew this on the weekly time frame. So this touch is very important, right? So here's where the bounce back comes in. For me, from what I'm seeing right here, because it didn't break this structure or this trend line, this is a good trade to get into, right? So now we're going to break it down to the 30-minute and we're going to draw our 30-minute trend line, right? Because that's one of the criterias, right? 30-minute to draw our trend line. So here we go. Right, that's our 30-minute. Drop to the 15 for our entry, and as you can see, same thing, right? Same thing. You got your break of trend line, you got your cross of the MACD, you got your entry. There you go, about 69 pips in profit. And right, we can actually get out here, right? Now, this is where you can take the bounce back to a whole new level, right? So, because I see this, right? The market can go a few ways, right? Uh-oh. me see. Right, the market can go a few ways. Now that it's broke this trend line, right, it created another trend line, right? So price may, and I'm not saying it will, right? But look what it's doing, right? One, touch, drop, touch. And it may just drop to this line right here and then reverse back up. You never know. But how we react to the market, you can get multiple trades off bounce back if you know what you're doing, right? It might just from here, right? It might shoot back up. You don't know. But once you learn how the market is going, you learn how to read, corrections and just different patterns in the market, you can get so many trades off this bounce back. And so this is the kind of advanced way that we're teaching our people to trade, right? Using the bounce back, because it just builds so much confidence once you learn how market structure works. Again, I hope you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're looking to get more information on how to trade Forex. TradeWithMicah.com. The link is in the description. Also, hit me up on Facebook. My information is in the description as well. I can add you to a few groups, or you just can get more information about what we do. Again, aloha, stay blessed. Until the next video, let's rock it out.